York City, Comedy Central presents René Hicks.
My people, thank you. Oh, yeah. And you are my people. That's right. Because just like you, I don't think I'm going to be getting an invitation to John Rocker's house either. You know, when he was describing the people who ride the number 7 train, I thought he was personally talking about members of my family. I'm like, wait a minute, I can talk about them, but hold up, buddy boy. Because I do have some very strange people in my family. They all gathered together at my grandfather's 85th birthday party. Let's start with him. He's losing it. He gives advice, makes no sense. He's like, René, show business is a dog-eat-dog world. Make sure your dog ain't anorexic. Another thing, remember, beauty's only skin deep. Just don't tell that to an ugly person. And what really got him started was my cousin telling the whole family that he's gay. My grandpa's like, that boy ain't gay. He's just lazy. Even a dog licks his own balls. Do you think he stopped there? Oh, no, then he goes on. That's just like that Ricky Martin boy. He ain't gay. He Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican men dance like they gay, but they not. Now, you see a white guy dancing like that, oh, yeah, then he is gay. He's sucking a big pickle. I'm like, Grandpa, you are prejudiced against gay people. He's like, I am not homographic. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. The man is gone stark raving mad. And I think that is why my grandmother is shrinking. She's 82 years old, people, and she's shrinking. Everything except her huge rear end. People, it actually looks like she is shrinking into her big behind. There's just a head sitting on top of a butt with a couple of legs sticking out. She's just a little old butt lady, that's all she is. Oh, you people are going to hell for laughing at my grandma. You think that's okay? And then all the ugly relatives showed up. Oh, yeah. The half lizard, half moose looking people. Every family has them. If you're not laughing right now, you are the ugly family. Yuck it up. Yuck it up. Ugly babies are the worst. And don't you go, oh, because that means you had an ugly baby and gave it away. You're just feeling guilty. See, parents who have ugly babies, they insist upon showing them to you, expecting you to compliment them. But when you get up on close with that baby, it's shocking. You're like, oh, is that your baby? Let me see. Oh, my God! Is that your baby? Cute, yeah, it's cute as a rat's ass. That's an ugly baby, lady. Could you put the blanket back over his face? He's scaring my pit bull. Could you? And what's with the women breastfeeding their babies out in public? I go to Shea Stadium with my cousin Troy and his wife Rowena, who is Jamaican. She starts breastfeeding the baby right in the bleachers. People are staring. She gets an attitude. What you looking at? This is totally natural. I'm like, oh yeah, Rowena? Is it perfectly natural to have your breast up on the big screen? Your boob is 10 feet tall. Oh my God, now they're advertising got milk underneath. Oh my God. Oh, that's totally natural. That's totally natural. And my cousin Troy, he has a twin brother, JaCoy. JaCoy is a crack addict. Yeah, he's always trying to borrow money from you. He's like, yo, cuz, why don't you let me hold 20? I pay you back. I'm like, why? Because your full-time occupation is that of a crackhead. And lending crackhead $20 is like loaning out one of your good knives to O.J. Simpson. You're never gonna see it again. That's why. And what kind of name is JaCoy anyway? Black people, you must stop naming your kids this crazy stuff. And please, white people, don't you look at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know you've been introduced to black women, they walked away, you're like, okay, now, one was chandelier. And the other was chlamydia? Got a 10-year-old nephew walking around talking about he's in a gang. Yeah, got that do-rag on. But apparently he is unaware that the color of the do-rag indicates what gang you're in. He's wearing a brown do-rag. I'm like, what gang are you in? UPS? Drive-by deliveries is what your little bad ass gonna be doing. I do not understand gang violence. It is totally crazy. Blacks killing blacks, Latinos killing Latinos. If gang members have to kill, kill constructively. Kill some Ku Klux Klan. That's right, don't kill people in the hood, kill people wearing the hood. I tell you, we would have a lot less gang violence if we had some parental control. You got to discipline these kids. You got to. They need it. They want it. And not this timeout bull either. I think you white people started this stuff. Because I asked one of my white girlfriends where she got this from. She's like, well, Renee, I read it in a book. Experts gave me theories and principles on how to discipline children. My mom helped raise 5 kids. She didn't have to read a book. Oh, she had something like timeout. It was called knockout. And you know, my parents, they controlled what we watched on TV. She would not let us watch certain things. I saw my little nephews, nieces watching talk shows. And you know what? I realized they're starting to run out of freaks on these talk shows. Have you noticed that? They are, because they will like copy each other's shows, change one word and pretend like it's a new show. Like I saw one show, it was like devil worshippers. And then another one like a week later, teenage devil worshippers. I'm waiting for Springer to come along and top everybody. Dyslexic teenage devil worshippers. You know, sometimes they have serious topics on the talk shows. I saw one on AIDS. It actually said that black females are the fastest rising infection rate. That scared me. And I decided that, hey, until I find somebody that's worth dying for, I'm abstaining from sex. That's right, I am celibate and it ain't easy. I now know why Catholic nuns are so damn mean. I too wish to hit people with a ruler for no apparent reason. And it is not easy here in New York either. with all these different flavored men walking around with your shirts all trying to tempt me. And you guys, you pretend like you don't even know what the word celibate means. I told one guy I was celibate, he was like, well, I'm a Sagittarius. Our signs are compatible. Another guy said, celibate? Is that like some sort of vegetarian? I said, well, we do have something in common in that tonight, neither one of us will be having meat. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I ran into one dumb guy talking about sell a bit, sell a lot. Just tell me how much it costs. I have plenty of time to have sex because I heard that a woman does not reach her sexual peak until she's 35. A man, 18. I have a plan. When I start to hit 35, I'm gonna start patrolling high schools. They get out at 3 o'clock, I already called a check. I'm gonna load up my car with beer, food, and a Sony PlayStation. I'm gonna get me somebody. Somebody special. I was in England for the first time. People in England talk funny. And not just that accent, because they say things that we say, but they don't mean the same things as we mean when we say it. Like I'm going off to my hotel room. The desk clerk goes, love, what time in the morning would you like for me to knock you up? Excuse me, I hardly know you. And I don't recall reading that service in the travel brochure. I didn't understand. In England, knock you up means wake you up. Then a woman says to me, excuse me, but do you have a rubber I can borrow? I promise to bring it back. What kind of freaks live here? I'm like, I don't have one, but if I did, you could keep it. I know England's into recycling, but that is ridiculous. I didn't understand that a rubber in England is an eraser. The most embarrassing moment was when I got this dessert menu handed to me, and I opened it to find something called Great Big Spotted Dick. That's what it says, sir, right there. Yeah. Just reading it kind of makes you feel gay, don't it? Yeah. No? Yeah. 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 And of course, if you are gay, it just makes you feel hungry, okay? But, anyway, I just... It actually says, check this out, loads for 2, enough for 3 or 4 to share. Now that, my friends, is a lot of dick. You know what they have in England? Jehovah's Witnesses. Apparently in America, we have gotten so good at hiding from these people. That they had to go to a whole other continent just to sell their quota of watchtowers. You know what amazes me about the Jehovah's Witnesses? They don't celebrate any holidays. Did you know that? No Christmas, no Thanksgiving, no Valentine's Day. They don't let their kids celebrate Halloween. I think this is a mistake. Because wouldn't trick-or-treating for a little Jehovah's Witness kid be like a training exercise? Go on, ring the doorbell. I know you don't know who lives there. Ring it! Even the ones with the lights that are off, they're home. Go ring it! They have Jehovah's Witnesses in England, but they do not have Latinos. I grew up in a Latino neighborhood in California. Any Latinos in the house? Yeah. I must have Latinos. Because there's not that much difference between blacks and Latinos. Latinos are just black people with straight hair. Let's be real. Let's be real. Black people need Latinos because they help take the pressure off of us. If there were no Latinos, the police would be messing with us 24/7. Who they chasing? Jose? Oh, good. Break time. Break time. Break time. Break time. Just sit down. Sit down. I love walking through a Latino neighborhood because Latino men will show appreciation for a woman that's looking good. Hell, she don't even have to be looking that good, okay? Okay? And they do it with imagination. They don't just throw out some lame-ass pickup line. Oh, no. They do it with sounds. Whoa. Jungle love, yes. Aye, Poppy, aye. A small town in Mississippi when I got stopped by the police. Oh, I was scared, people. I'm not gonna lie. Because in that whole town, the whole time I was there, I did not see any of the black people. I didn't even see a black dog. I went to a restaurant, they didn't even have pepper. And it was a Chinese restaurant, and you could tell no Chinese people had ever been there. Because I looked at the menu. Sweet and sour grits is not Chinese food. It's not. They didn't even give me a fortune cookie. They gave me a biscuit with a handwritten note shoved in the middle. No, thank you, Scooter. No, thank you. And then the policeman had the nerve to walk up to the car and go, ho, ho, ho. You colored people sure love to drive fast. Colored? I said, excuse me, sir, but I am mahogany American. White people looking around going, did they change their name again? I didn't get a memo, did you? What about, I just did that to mess with him because of colored. Because aren't we all colored? All of us are colored. All of us are colored. If somebody comes up to you and they're transparent, run, it's a freaking alien, go! And I think it's a tad bit hypocritical of black people to have names that you can't call us anymore, but we still have in the names of organizations that represent us. The United Negro College Fund. Oh, you can't call us a Negro, but we will accept your donation. I believe that it is not what you call me, it is what I answer to. And you know, after all that time that I spent in Mississippi, I realized that I'm afraid we have not come as far as we should as a country with the gains that we should be making considering how great a country we are. Because not only did I have that incident with the ignorant police, but I go into a corner grocery store, get ready to walk in, there's a sign on the door that says, nigga, when the sun don't shine, I bet not see your black behind. Well, that didn't stop me because I don't answer to that. I walked up in there all the way to the counter, to the owner, and I said, hey, you see that sign out there? Well, the word nigger is spelled with 2 G's, you stupid ass. You know what? I don't even respond to that word because if you do, you give the racist the power. And I have finally figured out a way to take the sting out of that vile and hateful word. My solution? Change the meaning. Attach it to something good, something everybody loves. Snack foods. That's right. That's right. You know you love tortilla chips, potato chips, corn chips. Why not nigger chips? It sounds like a snack food. And I'm gonna make some tasty flavors. Cheese niggers. onion and garlic niggers. For my Latino friends, nacho niggas. Don't worry, black people, there will be no barbecue niggas, because I don't like the way that sounds. We drawing a line there, don't worry about that. No barbecue niggas, don't worry. And I'm gonna make them so delicious that the only time anybody's ever gonna get upset when they hear that word again is when they're at a party and they don't have none. What? No niggers? You can't have a party without niggers. Oh, you got crackers. Nobody wants crackers at a party. Remember this, my people, laughter brings us together. We need a lot more laughter in this world and a lot less of the stupid crap that divides us. Thank you. You guys have been great, my people. Thank you.